What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Rose.
Vonnie on the beat. What's going on?
Okay, y'all. Today I have one of my very, very good friends. His name is Vonnie. I've known Vonnie since I was a baby. We've known each other since we were like in middle school. I'm gonna go ahead and like throw up some middle school pictures of like the both of us.
Okay.
Vonnie was the cutest kid, had the biggest fro. But anyways, we go way back. I like to think that we have a pretty good friendship, you know what I mean? I like to think that like nothing is off limits. And the thing about Mr. Vonnie is that he's single. There's a lot of you in the chat that are single as well. So today we're just gonna be asking Vonnie some fun questions. Asking guys questions girls are afraid to ask.
Okay.
But it's a spicy edition, y'all. So these questions, whew, I'm telling you, they're hot, but Vonnie's really just gonna be putting you on. Vonnie's gonna he's gonna give you the tea, okay?
I got some info.
We're gonna get into it. And I mean, look at him, the nigga clearly gets so like, it's about to be fun, y'all. This is about to be crazy. Vonnie doesn't know any of the questions that I'm gonna ask, so that's gonna make it like, it's gonna add that extra level of spice. But basically, we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off strong. Question number one.
Ooh.
Do all coochies feel the same?
Ooh. No. No, they don't. Hey, you know what you're working with. Okay.
You gotta elaborate though, you know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more explicit, not vulgar, you know what I mean? But give them the tea. Like, how do you judge?
Well, presentation be different, you know.
That's a respectful way to put it.
Yeah.
He's like the crevices, right?
Yeah.
The maze be different.
Yeah.
He wrapping around different. You know what? We're gonna leave that at that because I feel like I started off a little bit too strong. He's over here swaying. Question number two: can you tell if a girl is faking it?
Yes. Yeah.
How? Like, what are the signs?
Some people are just too animated, you know.
You care to give us an example? What do they be doing? Like, how do they over exaggerate it so you know, like?
Just like screaming extra loud, doing too much, you know. Pressure could be applied, you know, but sometimes you're like, okay, you're just wilding. We're just getting started. You know?
Like they start having an exorcism session.
Yeah.
They just be in that bitch like.
Yeah, the whole, yeah, exactly.
Convulsions. How does that make you feel? Like, do you want to stop at that point? Are you literally like, bro, now you're doing too much? Like,
no, I play along, you know. I play along, let them go, you know, they'll find out throughout the
experience.
What
does that mean?
You got to just make it happen. You got to make it happen so it's not fake, you know? So keep it real.
Big girl say, are you what you saying? We like a big talk, but you gotta back it up. Okay, what's your honest opinion about body hair?
I don't mind it at all. I think it's fine.
At all? It doesn't matter where it's at?
Yeah, I mean, I might let you know, like, yo, mustache coming in, you know? But besides that, like, do what you do, you know what I'm saying?
You're not like, yo, the coochie need to be bald, or I'm not messing with that. I
No.
don't do that forest jungle stuff. Like, you don't care.
I mean, not like completely like unmanaged, obviously, you know.
Right, you like it a little landscape.
Yeah, landscape.
A little landing strip, a heart, a star maybe.
But if it's like too clean, then it seems like you're young. You know, it seems weird. You gotta have it like looking grown.
Okay, you don't mind like underarm hair, leg hair?
No, I honestly don't. No, I really don't.
Okay, all right. The next question is to you as a man.
Okay.
Does size actually matter?
Not to an extent, you know. I feel like if you're way under, you know, average, then it could be a problem, but I'm not.
You said, let me just say that. I'm
Yeah,
just saying, that's not me.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, have you ever been intimidated by a woman in bed?
No. They'll talk, they'll, you know, run game, like, ooh, you ain't ready, boom, boom, boom. We get there, it's a different story, okay? You know who you are.
Exactly. It turns out that they're the ones that weren't really ready. As a man, how often do you actually think about sex?
Probably like two times a day at least.
At least twice a day, not more.
I mean, there's some other days.
Like you have certain days where it's like you just can't get it off your mind type shit.
Sometimes, yeah, and definitely if you like drinking or something, it adds to it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when y'all be getting feisty, when you get a little liquor in you?
I need it. Pretty much.
Okay. Is there such thing as a perfect body?
Just like there's your type.
Right.
So if they really match your type, then you're just like, need it. Like I'm saying, you need it. You're like, okay, everything's fitting. But some people definitely like different stuff. Like some of my friends would be like, ew. So some of the girls I think look great, you know? So
Right, it just depends on the person.
your person's out there.
Period. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Do you ever compare your current partner to any of your exes?
No.
Like you don't ever be dating a girl. Like y'all are going steady and you're like, damn, my ex was way thicker. Like,
Oh, nah.
Never?
No. It's always, you gotta upgrade. You can't go back. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
okay, purr.
yeah,
Love that.
can't be stuck.
Or you don't do like the whole personality thing, like, oh, she, like my ex never did that.
Especially to their face, no. Like, I could be like,
You might think about it. We're
things
being
were better.
honest here, where you might think about it.
You do gotta look back, like, how is this different than, you know, the past, you know? But I'm trying to do better every time.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, the next question is, does it bother you if a girl makes more money than you?
No. I don't think so. I definitely like to be the provider, but if we both have, like hustling goals and she's doing better at the moment, you know, we gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah, I like that answer. We need more niggas to say shit like that. There's not enough men with that provider mindset. I feel like a lot of men will get like intimidated like off the bat, not knowing that like a financial situation could change in any moment in time. Like you get her pregnant.
Anything, yeah.
It's like, now you're not gonna have a job, and then you get to be back in that provider place. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I like that.
Yeah. And if she's doing better, it motivates me to do better, you know? So.
Good answer.
Friendly
Ladies.
competition.
Ladies, you hear that? All right. This is a fun one. I don't know what number this question is though. Okay. What's the weirdest thing a girl has ever done during sex? You gotta think back. It's okay. I'm gonna give you a minute.
Okay.
I mean weird.
Dang.
Like, did she pull out some elf ears? Do some like role play?
No.
Start acting like Yoda?
That's the problem.
She was in that bitch like,
That's the problem. Like, women, they're too vanilla. Like, some of them, like, they'll talk crazy, but like, it's never actually happened, you know? That'd be the problem. Like, you're starfish, just lay there, expect me to just, you know?
Put in work, go crazy.
That's my problem. It's not exciting. It's not exciting. Ladies, step it up.
He's calling out loud.
They might say they're gonna do this and that, but
that's never really that crazy.
it'd be boring.
You're joking. Like every single one of them has just been there. Like they talk a crazy game, and then once they're in, you know, the situation, they just.
I don't know if it's me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
They scared.
I feel like that. Yeah.
They see the murder weapon, and then they're just like, "Send a weapon of mass destruction."
Yeah.
I don't know what you finna do to my inside. They just. Are you sure? Is it not like maybe they like get paralyzed?
No, it's not paralyzed.
After that,
No.
you know, people like to walk the days after and stuff like that. So maybe they're just like, yo, this nigga fuck me. And that's why they just be laying there. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it's because they can't. You ever thought about that? Because if it's a continuous experience,
But it's like you gotta start it off slow. I don't just jump right into it. You know, you gotta
warm
speed it up, and I'm just like, they're not exciting sometimes. Sometimes you know they're expecting you to be. They expect a lot of a man. You know?
But what do you want them to do? Like, how can they be more exciting then? Like, what do you mean? You know what? Get crazy.
New
Go ahead.
tricks.
I'll bleep out anything crazy that you say. But
Go
like,
crazy?
how would you like them to go crazy?
Ooh.
Talk your shit.
You know, you gotta figure out what I like. You know, you gotta be willing to try it. Sometimes you don't gotta ask too many questions. Just try it. I'll let you know if I don't like it. You know, and vice versa. You know, but you want a specific.
He's still too like
specific
cool.
items.
Go ahead, talk your stuff.
You gotta get around the region, you know.
Nigga, you don't talk.
Okay. They don't do nothing with the balls. They don't do nothing too crazy. You know, they act like it's too big of a job.
What do you want them to do? Also, don't y'all not like that area being touched, like because it's sensitive or whatever?
Yeah, some people like hate it, but some people don't. That's why you gotta explore each dude, see what's going on. Like, what do you like? You know, but some dudes like some craziness. I can't say I'm that wild, but you know, for the right person, we get, you know, together, we do more and more wild things. You know.
What's wild? I'm so interested, y'all. I'm so intrigued by this conversation. I'm like, what goes on in their minds and like stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a long-term relationship,
right?
And the longer you're with somebody, I agree, the crazier things get because it's literally like, well, damn.
Yeah, you gotta spice it up. You gotta
right.
Get out some seasonings.
Exactly. Get out the whipped cream. You know, like flavored condom, like crazy stuff, right? To like make it a more enjoyable experience. You go to the Adam and Eve's or whatever, you know, your local sex shop is and stuff like that. Y'all be looking at shit that y'all never thought you was gonna look at or whatever. So like, it's okay to spice things up from time to time.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously not right off the bat, but like, I mean, hell, what do I know? Maybe y'all be spicing it up right off the bat.
Right off the bat. First night. Let's do it.
You be doing everything. We had a conversation like recently where I was literally like, oh, do like girls expect you to be going to town on the coochie meow meow like first date?
Not a first date. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know you, but once I do, you might deserve the privilege, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Do y'all like it?
Yeah, I do.
You like going downtown?
Yeah. But it's like, you know, if you don't know the person, there's a little
hesitancy.
Yeah.
For sure. I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
You can't just give all the goods first day, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that a lot of niggas won't give like 100% day one.
No, you be banging at the door, you know, for months afterward.
True story, that's happening. That's happening. I can vouch, that's happening. Banging on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about, give me something. You know he's good for it too, because he did it.
You're telling all the tea. All the tea spilling.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm trying to put you on. Put it on game. Just so y'all know, okay? Okay, we gonna leave it at that. So, okay, just to wrap it up, nothing weird has ever happened.
Not too weird, no. They might do a little extra tongue where I'm like, whoa.
Extra tongue?
Yeah.
On what?
They're getting a little too low, you know? It's a little too... Are you picking it up?
Oh, yeah.
I said, whoa. You know what I'm saying? There's other things. There's other places, you know?
Y'all don't... Oh my God. Yeah, well, listen. I know some people is into, we're gonna call it the Kanye, you know, the Kanye special.
Okay.
The Kanye special. Some girls are, well, I guess they're into it, but I feel like the guy has to be into it as well.
Exactly, and you just jump on board, like just doing it.
Because you know what? This brings us to another topic of discussion. Y'all have a G-spot.
Here we go.
Booty hole.
Oh.
Like, so my whole thing is like, why not explore, right? Like, I am the biggest advocate for, because I strongly believe that like women have 10 times like better orgasms than men do.
Oh, I know,
like,
yeah. It's just, there's more nerve endings.
Yeah, we could be like more stimulated. You can stimulate like different areas. I know like some women can have nipple orgasms. You can have a clitoral orgasm. You can have a penetrational orgasm or whatever. Like
right.
The wonders, the possibilities.
Possibilities.
And you can have a double orgasm, like double.
A double.
It's not double penetration.
Back to back.
No. It's like where.
It's a combination.
Yes, a combination where it's literally like, okay, you got some clitoral stimulation going on or whatever, but then you also have like vaginal stimulation or whatever. Though, Let me tell you. That's when the convulsions are not fake. Okay, that's when that should be real. But I'm like, I know that, listen, as a girl, you can have some crazy orgasms. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, whenever people are like, oh, what would you do if you were a man, like, for a day or whatever, like, vice versa, that was like, that's my first thing. I'm like, why not, like, know what it's like to have an orgasm as a man? Because I just know it's boring. Like, I just know it's like, you know, I just know the crazy. It's literally like, for y'all, it's just,
yeah, it's not too crazy.
but for us, it's like, you know what I mean?
There's different levels to it, though. There's different levels to it. You know?
Like, I know, like, when y'all haven't done it in a while, right? It can get crazy. Right. But also, like, then y'all nut faster. You
gotta like prolong it. You gotta try to make it last.
I've heard that, like, some men have to try not to. Bust, like, right off the bat.
And that makes it crazier. It does. Y'all know out there, YouTube, you know.
But okay, nothing weird. That, cause I wasn't weird. I feel like that's also like pretty normal. You got something in your booty hole that, well, I can't say should. You know what I mean? Cause to each their own. But like, if you could have a more intense orgasm, then like, why not explore it? You know?
Yeah, but not just for anybody. You know, you can't just. You gotta trust that person with your life. You can't just. That's nah. I gotta be like old and not care anymore or something. I don't know. I'm just saying.
What is the like hold up though around like the booty stuff, honestly?
Just the way I was raised, I don't know. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's why you gotta trust the person with your life, because they go tell everybody, you know what we was doing. You got to nah. Nope, can't be me. Can't be me.
So if they was gonna keep it on the low though, you might dabble. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not gonna put too much of Lonnie's business out there. That is so funny.
Appreciate that.
Okay, but nothing crazy, y'all. As y'all can see, like, I'm not gonna say it's like vanilla by like any means, because like I said, I feel like that stuff is more just, you know, pillow princessing it up, starfish not moving. So I'm like, but that was good information. Is morning breath a deal breaker?
No, not at all. I mean, especially if we spent the night together, the cuddles, all that, you know, that's part of it a lot of times. Most of the time, all the time. But morning breath, yeah, we're both in it together, you know, in it to win it.
She wakes up and her breath is hot. You just gonna be straight.
I mean, I'll let her know, you know, we'll get some mouthwash, get some of this.
Are you gonna be nice about it though?
Yeah, but I'll still let you know. I'm not just gonna be like, whoa, and just ignore the problem, you know?
You gotta be sly about it.
Yeah.
What I do is I always have going on. I literally wake up in the morning. I just
Get right.
Right? I'm like,
yo, you try to be. No, I'll straight say it. I'm like, yo, your breath's a little hot. It's something fixable, you know what I'm saying? It's fixable.
I like that. Open and honest communication, y'all. We love it. Claps and snaps for the open and honest communication. Prayer. Would you date somebody who's a terrible kisser but amazing in bed?
Yeah, I'm not gonna judge, you know. Everybody has areas to work on, you know? So that's something that could be cute to work on together, you know? That could be a video. It could be a video. You know?
I can't. Because, okay, my thing is, like, this is not even my video, but to answer that question for myself, like, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't date somebody who's, like, a terrible kisser, but, like, good and bad. Because my mind wouldn't even let me get there. Like, because I feel like it's, like, a preview.
Right.
If you kiss somebody and you don't have sparks with them, you would still fuck them?
No.
You see?
I get it. I guess I just haven't been around terrible kissers, you know.
Well, lucky
you have.
I've been around. Not well, like, cause ever since I started like broadening like my horizons and shit like that, and not, you know, just trying to be like, oh, I don't want to date my type or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna date somebody who like treats me right, whatever. It's been a fucking struggle. I think I found like one guy that it was like right off the bat, like I was like, oh yep, yeah, we can get into it, but we didn't get into it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to be a woman of God.
Amen.
But I'm like, the kiss is a preview, so like it should be enough to take you there. Because like my whole thing is like, we're not in high school anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not kids. So like, there is very few times where like, I'm gonna sit there and like, not just kiss, not like a little peck or whatever, but like, I'm gonna make out with somebody
in there,
and it's not gonna lead to something else. I'm like, we're not children.
I get that.
Okay? But I'm like, if you start like, and it's just terrible, immediate disinterest, I will never speak to you again.
No, I get
So
that.
I'm literally like, I already know it's just finna be trash. You can't kiss. You can't.
You gotta work on that.
Yeah, I know
Get a
there's-
pillow.
Huh?
Get something, get a pillow, get something, you gotta get some reps in.
Because I know some people are like, oh yeah, like we could work on that. Like,
Maybe you made them shy.
I probably did. It's because they are, no, I'm not intimidating. I think it's just like, a lot of the times, how beautiful I am is intimidating. You know what I mean? But like, you know how it is. Because like, if you've ever messed with somebody that's like not black or like ethnic for the most part, and they got like smaller lips or whatever, sometimes they don't know what to do with it. Like, you know,
yeah.
Cause like, they'll be attracted to it or whatever, because they'll be like, oh my God, those lips or whatever. But then it's like, okay, you try to put it on them, and they're like,
whoa,
damn.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know what to do with all that. And then it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's a struggle, but I respect that though. Cause like I said, I've been in situations where it's literally like the kiss is telling. Like, if that's all you got to offer, I don't want nothing else. Like,
I've never been able to just read somebody off their kissing style or whatever. Like,
but have you ever had a bad kiss?
I don't know. I can't say nobody was like stands out. No, that's bad.
So they all were decent.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I don't know, it also probably depends on like my kissing style, because like I expect to like, I don't want a baby kiss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna kiss me,
A little peck.
you better put it on me.
You heard
I'm
me?
not gonna be impressed with the little fucking, try to be cute, just a little first kiss. It's like, no. Stick your tongue out, nigga. Like, I want some. I'm trying to get into it, because like, again, it's a preview for me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yes.
Okay.
Now I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, let's
That makes sense.
Do I want to get into it? Is the real question.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I appreciate that perspective. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people who are really like willing to work on it and be like, this is what I like. Blah, 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 whatever. Kudos to you. But I'm like, no, I'm not trying to teach a man how to do any of that. Like, I feel like if we don't automatically like vibe like off the bat, if it's not good,
You can build your partner, you know? Build together. You building, growing
at that
a
point they're not
relationship.
your partner though. Like, you
But, like,
try and maybe you work.
Yeah,
together.
they're in tryouts. They're in tryouts.
Yeah, but at that point you failed. At that point you failed.
You
Like,
don't
what?
allow any mistakes. Like,
Exactly. Well, I can't say that I don't allow any mistakes, but I'm like, that to me, that's just like, we just don't mesh, like off
Okay.
the bat. Because I'm not trying to tell, because maybe it works for somebody else. You know what I mean? But I'm like, it's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for Big C. We gonna have to wrap it up. Type shit. But no, I really appreciate, you know, that perspective and people who could really be like, it wasn't the best, but like, I like you enough as a person to be like, we can work on that. This is how I like to be kissed. This is how I like this. This is how I like that, whatever. It's about communication. He's better than me.
Depends on where we're starting. If we're starting in the trash, then you just nicely move on, you know?
What do you mean starting in the trash?
Like, if you're just like, I don't know, maybe overly nervous, or you just can't even kiss, or you just act too weird, just on, you know, on to the next. There's other people.
Period. So you've never had a bad kiss? Everything.
I
else
can't
is-
say, no, I can't say
It
that.
has just been lucky for you. Approximately how many girls have you kissed?
Oh, now we're getting into it.
Into it.
Maybe like 10. 10, nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm not out here going too crazy.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I was expecting more.
Oh, nah. Me? Nah.
I feel like that makes sense. Ronnie's not like a yapper. He's not like,
I play it cool. I don't
Yeah.
know if y'all can read it, but y'all get to know me as the time goes.
Exactly.
Very chill. Don't have time for the drama, you know?
Period.
But sometimes it comes across me, you know? But it's okay.
Period. How long should good sex last?
Good sex should last 45 minutes at least. That's what I'm saying. 45 minutes.
Okay, and what constitutes to good sex? Like, what makes it good for you?
Definitely foreplay. You gotta get like, the energy got to be right, you know? You can't just be like, all right, I'm on my lunch break, let's go. Boom, you know, you got to talk it up, a little teasing, little touchy-feely, you know, work up to it, you know? You can't just drop them drawers, blah, 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 you know? Nah. I mean, sometimes, yeah, that could be cool too, little domination, what do you call it? Yeah.
No.
But yeah, just like
you said a little domination. Like you trying to rule the world, damn.
Yeah, just go into it, but most of the time, yeah, play it smooth, and then really apply that pressure when it, you know, apply the pressure. Both ways now, okay? Don't let one person do all the work.
Yeah, Bonnie, he says that he likes when girls like apply a little bit of pressure, like off jump. He likes to know that a girl is interested in like him. Cause I know that like we talk about this a lot where girls like for us, it's like we like a guy to approach us or whatever. And like don't get it twisted. If he sees a girl and she thinks she's fine or whatever, like he'll go and approach her. But like they also, cause we was talking to
let it
one
be
of our
known.
friends.
You need to let it be known, you know, that you like me. Don't just, you know, peek over like, you know, really look at me, you know? Just really look at me. You could say something, say I'm cute. Same vice versa, you know, where all the work doesn't have to be on one side, you know?
Is there such a thing as applying too much pressure though?
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Then it becomes like a turn off, but it depends. If I like you, it'll be obvious. If I like you, don't be weird, be like, come over here, you're too damn fine, blah, blah. You know, like, it's like, okay, you can't just snatch me from my whole day, what I was doing, you know, but definitely get my contact, whatever it is, and we'll see. Maybe we could chill that day, maybe not.
Some of my friends are freaky, bro, and I know a lot of girls that like are not afraid to apply pressure when it comes to a nigga. And that's the thing, they be scaring me because I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, pipe is never that serious. Like, you need to relax. Like, oh my God, one of my friends, she was trying to put me on game and she was like, yo, like, the way that I be flirting or whatever, like I grab niggas' asses and shit.
See, I'm not into that. I swear, most girls do that. They love trying to touch the dude's butt, whatever.
To let you know they just give a little pinch to be like, yeah, not me, but I know once
it's not to be played with. It's not to be played with.
It's because they know it pisses y'all off.
Yeah, you get attention. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Or like, for example, she tried to put me on a game. She's like, yo, if a man ever asks you what your favorite color is and you like aren't interested in him, she's like, y'all, you gotta answer pussy pink. And I was like, dangerous, right? I was like, y'all are nasty. But like I said, there's some women out there that literally, they got game like no other. The thing about women that I love about us nowadays is like, we be running game too. Not me, but I'm next to y'all when y'all do it.
This generation is dangerous.
This generation, dangerous. Oh my God. That's so funny. All right, so you said about 45 minutes. About 45 minutes. Have you ever ghosted someone because of bad sex?
Yes.
Spill the tea.
I mean, I let them know. I definitely let them know, like, right then, like, yo, you're running, you're doing this, you're not. They should know. They should know, you know? I don't feel like as a man I could fake it, you know? I don't have to completely ghost them, but like definitely ain't no text every day. No, that's not me.
So what makes it bad for you?
You can tell if the person's enjoying themselves, and like, you gotta be a giver on both sides. Both people gotta be a giver, so if I'm not getting there, I'm not getting there. You know?
And this is funny because we've had this conversation before and I still don't believe him, y'all, because it was just so fucking crazy to me. But we talk about all the time the notion that men cannot have bad sex, right? And why we have that notion is because it's like, yo, if you get your nut, like, you're good. Like, normally I'm only hearing the female perspective about like how women don't orgasm, like when they have relations and stuff like that. So I literally, like, we had this conversation and he was like telling me, he's like, yo, sometimes like I won't nut. And I was like, you're lying. Like, you're lying. Because for me, I'm like, that's a big part of the sexual experience.
Yeah.
Like, if my partner doesn't get off, like, did y'all really even have sex?
I guess it don't count. You
like,
know?
if both people didn't nut, like,
then what's going on? Y'all just playing around.
you're getting a side eye from me.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. But he was like, yeah, sometimes like they don't let him finish. And I was like,
I can't say, okay, not all of them, okay? There's less than 5, you know what I'm saying?
Less than 5. The fact that there's even one is crazy.
Okay.
He said tapping out. Like,
but then they want to flip the script and say like, I was the problem, this and that. Then they start all this tea that's not even true. Yep. That's what they do. That's what they do. It's like, I am not the problem, it was you. Okay.
They didn't give him that gorilla grip.
No.
They didn't give you anything real.
There was no fight. There was no nothing.
There was no getting here. You're not going nowhere. None of that. But yeah, I don't know. I was literally just like, yo, like we need to have one tell in here, bro. So, like,
he gets deep. He gets deep.
Yeah, he gets deep. So and y'all will meet one tell here in a bit, maybe. I'm gonna have to have him on the video.
We'll get him out here.
But you tell him. You let him know like that was trash. Never hit again.
I'm nicer than that. I'm not gonna say it was trash. It's just like you're gonna have to try again, or I don't know. But more than likely, you just drift apart. Nice.
They never get like
the nice way. The nice way. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Then they cuss you out.
They don't cuss me out, but like, you know, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, you know.
Do they try to like come back around to prove themselves?
Sometimes, yeah.
Does it work or is it still trash?
From experience, no, it is what it is. You know?
He's a lot nicer than me. Because I straight up tell somebody, I'm like, yo.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah,
Anyway.